No, we're both on mute now. Okay, I'm not on mute anymore. And now, Trevor speaketh.
Hello.
I'm Omer.
I'm Trevor.
And we are both unmuted. Welcome to OT Graps, everyone.
What's going on?
Oh, Trevor, we got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about today.
A fistful of stuff to talk about.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Guys, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to go over to youtube.com/OT. Graps. And subscribe to the channel over there. Got a bunch of good content over there for y'all. Bunch of stuff to get into today.
Live chat.
We not only have the Royal Rumble to get into, but we're also going to be talking about the immortal Hulk Hogan. Hulkamania was running wild. My boy, no, not my boy, not Trevor's boy, Hulk Hogan.
No.
What do you mean? No.
No.
We just talking that talk. We can get right into the Hulk Hogan talk if you want.
We can, because this is funny. I'm making a face. Dude, it was one of those things I heard, and I immediately thought of you when I heard it, and I'm like, this. You know what? Let's just get in.
So, you guys may remember Hulk Hogan got booed out of the freaking building on the inaugural edition of Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Well, Hulk Hogan recently on the Pat McAfee show revealed why that happened. Let's take a listen to what the Hulkster had to say.
Then, as a friend of Trump, you go speak for Trump. Then you piss off about half of the country. Yeah. Are you still in the middle of feeling that? Like at the Intuit Dome? I don't think any of us expected.
No. Oh, I did.
You expected that because of the political stuff or because of everything else?
But you got to realize, last time I ran hard in L.A., I was a bad guy. I was Hollywood Hogan, man. I was riding dirty with the boys, Nash and Hall, and we were spray painting people and crotch shotting everybody.
All right, Trevor, before I get your reaction to this, because I want to make it clear. The last time Hulk Hogan was in LA for a major wrestling event before Netflix was not indeed when he was in WCW.
It was not.
Do you want to know, Trevor? Here's an answer to a very niche trivia question. Which city was Hulk Hogan inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in?
LA.
Which city did Hulk Hogan appear in at WrestleMania?
LA.
WrestleMania 21 in LA. So right off the bat, we got first of all, we got some whoppers here to dissect about the NWO, but that's where we are. Let's see what else we got, and then I want to get your thoughts.
Buddy, and started out with the too sweet stuff. So last time I was there, I was a heel, but I think the politics had a whole lot to do with it, like you said.
I would say, I would assume you get into politics and also some other stuff,
Yeah, of course.
By the way, the other stuff that McAfee's referring to here is racism, to be clear.
Yes. Yeah. If you didn't know, racism.
Well, I think that's pretty much it from the clip, Trevor. But look, your favorite wrestler of all time, Hulk Hogan, claims that the reason why he got booed in Los Angeles because, brother, we were running hard in L.A., brother, NWO in 1996. Trevor, that's 30 freaking years ago. Cooked, bro. It's cooked.
Dude, I hate doing these Hogan videos and these clips because, it's not that it offends me or anything, because I'm immune at this point. I'm just annoyed. I'm sick of hearing all these good old boys talking about, you don't like Hogan? Hogan's the greatest wrestler ever. You just don't like him because you don't know wrestling. That's why you only have 500 followers on your page. The fact that I don't like Hogan has nothing to do with whether he can wrestle or not. I mean, he can't, but that has nothing to do with it. Whether I like Hogan or not was because I was born with this color skin, and he doesn't like me.
Hulk Hogan does indeed see color, for those of you who are wondering. And It's somehow in the bad way. It's in the worst way you can see color.
Like, it's so crazy though. That whole thing was. I was just sitting there listening to it. I was like, wow, need to add this to the list of things he lies about again.
I mean, look, like this is still not as. I mean, I would still say it's not as much of a whopper of a lie. Like when he said that Elvis was a Hulkamaniac. Actually, you know what? No, bro. Let's be honest. That was my favorite Hulk Hogan lie, bro. That was
Yeah, yeah, that one, and when he was the lead singer, guitarist for a band,
Metallica.
Metallica. Yeah, that
This
was.
motherfucker said he was the lead guitar. He was offered, I should say, to be the lead guitarist of Metallica. To which Lars Ulrich, when asked about it, was just like, "Who the fuck is Hulk Hogan?" Oh,
Man,
no. It was
dude.
so cooked out here, man. I mean, look, I will say this too. To Hulk's credit, and I don't even know if this is to his credit, but to Hulk, the man is in the right business because he is a
Oh, he
carny.
definitely is.
He is a carny, Trevor, to his core.
Dude, he should have been like a sideshow clown or a ringmaster, like if he wasn't a wrestler. Because, dude, complete carny.
This man, like, he will never go hungry because he's Trevor, you know how insane you have to be to believe that the NWO is the reason that he got booed in 2025 in Los Angeles?
I mean, no one said he was sane.
Fair.
And the whole him too sweet thing that got me too. Like,
hey, look, brother, the crotch chop.
crotch chop. You know that like, oh my god.
Homie is he's just look Hulk Hogan, man. Again, right business, bro is just trying to stay relevant. And
Well, Hogan is is a very interesting person. Like we talked about briefly last week, the whole breaking of the quote unquote Ric Flair record. But if you honestly look at it's in between 16 and 25. If you actually look how many belts he's actually won, like 16, 20, we don't really truly know because of what WWE has said for years. We don't truly know. But it's up there.
yeah.
Like, everyone says Hogan is the father of wrestling. He's the god of wrestling. If it wasn't for him, wrestling would have blah, 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 blah. One thing I will give to him, and this is the only thing I will ever say nice about Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was the blueprint of what McMahon wanted and needed to start what he was planning. Now, does that make him the godfather of wrestling? No, it doesn't. It makes him the father of entertainment, which is what Vince McMahon was looking for. He picked up I guess a good old American boy, and used him to push himself up the skyrocket. He tried the same thing with John Cena, and John Cena could wrestle, a better talent, and from what I know, not racist. So that made it a little better. But like, I'm so sick of these people talking about how Hogan helped start wrestling. No, he helped continue the WWE. He didn't even help start the WWE. He helped continue the WWE. Vince Sr. is responsible for what you see on TV.
Bro.
Not all of it, but you know what I mean.
I mean, the thing is, WWE's propaganda like has worked over the last and I don't mean propaganda in like a whole like, oh, it's a nefarious plot. It's just like it's their PR, bro. Like over the last they've convinced an entire generation of people, even people who I respect, right, that like Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania was like when wrestling started. And like, look, if and for a lot of people that is true because to them they don't know anything else, right? But like factually, like you read a fucking Wikipedia article and you know, like it's not true. It's not true. Wrestling was a thing well before 1984, and
Absolutely.
it was a thing and big outside of WWE, whether people like to admit it or not. TLDR, Hulk Hogan, still wild, still crazy, and still leave a comment below and finish that sentence and hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification
Brother,
bell.
brother, 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 brother.
You like that little segue I did? That was a nice little segue.
I like that. I like that a lot. I do.
Well,
I
finish
do
the
like
sentence. What's that Mad Libs, baby?
that. Mad Libs were fun.
Yo,
Anyway,
I used to love those. But I used to crash. Okay, the older I got though, I started crashing out with the Mad Libs. But not like saying anything like nasty. But, like,
right, just weird
he's
shit.
eating.
Yeah.
I remember I got in trouble because I said boogers and one. Like he's eating boogers and crap. Ooh.
I remember saying butt, and one of them, like, guy was listening to a butt.
A guy was listening to a butt. Brother, do you hear that?
What,
Oh, you
brother?
mean he was listening to Hulk Hogan wrestler? Or wrestle?
Like, my mom and my grandfather, we used to do it every, like, Sunday. No, get out. Talk to the dogs. Get out.
Go on, get.
But me and my grandfather and my mom used to do them every weekend. And like my grandfather was a comedian, he would put silly words like, and that's how I knew the word kumquat because it was funny. Kumquat is just a funny word. I didn't know it was a first. It's just a funny word to me. Wait, I love Mad Libs.
Shout out to Mad Libs. Trevor, what do we actually? Let's go to a chat real quick. We got Matthew Rodriguez. I believe if I swear to God, if WWE do this to anger Tony Khan and Tony has a Twitter rant, what if Roman has amnesia to troll the story of Tony Storm? Imagine the heat. Wait, what?
Like he's pretty much saying, what if since he got his head stomped, whatever? What if he comes back and they do it to troll?
I would be down. I would be down. That would be hilarious.
I think it'll be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
Oh.
No, he comes back as like big dog. No, wait. He comes back as like big dog Shield Roman.
Dude, even I would do it even better. He come back as his character from NXT.
Liaki. Yeah, he's like Liaki. Yeah, that would be cool, bro. Nah. Matthew, I'm all in on this idea.
I think it's a great idea, dude. Great idea.
No, I would love that. Give me.
And actually, Matthew, you helped me remember something I was going to ask you, my good friend, because we haven't been able to talk. What do you think about what they did with the Tony Storm thing? Do you think they ended it too quick? Or do you think they ended it on the right? Because I thought if they like, drag it out a little more, they could do something more with it. I feel like they had something good that they kind of wasted because they ended it too early.
Yeah. So I think the Tony Storm thing is interesting. I thought that it was good. I liked it. Personally, I thought the way that they built up. Could they have, I think could they have done it better? Sure, you could do almost anything better. But I thought it was good for what it was. The issue that I think a lot of people had, and the core of the issue that a lot of people are complaining about, is the fact that it was on Collision and not Dynamite.
Okay, yeah, I can see that too.
I think that's why it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the promo was great. I thought like it was a great end to it. But again, it could have went on maybe another week or whatever. But honestly, it was good. I liked it. Definitely
the promo was amazing. Like Tony Storm I don't think she's ever gonna get the credit that she deserves. Number one, because she's a woman in wrestling, and number two, because the IWC always has to find a way to complain about something. But like the talent that she has, just as a performer, and the way that she's able to get you invested and like forget about everything that's going on, you're just like, she gets you hyped up in a way that's really infectious, right? And I love it because this camp story, like this was something that like went from like being for like the sickos, for the nerds who were like, oh my God, I love this camp stuff. It's it's theatrical and it's over the top. It's great, to being like a serious like over gimmick with like most of the fans. And I don't know. I just think Tony Storm, I think the world of her. I think she's fantastic. And there's a reason why in 2024 you could argue there's no bigger women's star than Tony Storm.
Oh, absolutely. I totally agree.
Yeah. But I'm good on the Tony Storm stuff. People are going to complain about whatever.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, people complain whatever they want to complain about. But at the end of the day, it's it they did what they needed to do.
Oh, here we go. We got Imperial Hulk. Why all the Hulk hate? Can we not forgive him? I will say out of respect, I am a white guy, unfortunately, but I embrace learning other cultures. What can Hulk do? First of all, in this country, it ain't unfortunate to be a white guy. That white privilege is real, as we're learning.
I get what you're saying, thank you, but
it's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah. It's a joke, but yeah, white privilege? No.
No. But to answer your question, what can Hulk do to redeem himself? I mean, apologize and mean it, because just for awareness, like Hogan apparently gave one apology in the locker room once, where he basically said, and this is a paraphrase, but he basically said, "Hey man, I'm sorry I got caught. You kids these days, you got to watch out. There's cameras. You never know when you're going to be recorded." And again, it's like the issue isn't necessarily, I mean, the issue is it's not about learning and moving on. You have to you have to own up to the bad stuff you do before you move on, right? Or at least that's how learning works. Yeah.
That's a great comment, though. Thanks, Imperial. I like that one. I really do.
Yeah.
That's a legit question. I like it. I really do.
Yeah. But I will also say, the stuff that he said, the bare minimum you got to do is apologize, because it was
it was some heinous stuff. If you've never heard it,
Trevor was insanely racist.
Dude, it wasn't like I slipped out. No, it was like
I slipped
hardcore, hardcore,
Yeah, man. Keyword hard.
Exactly. The only thing he could have did more is smack a black guy in the face.
I mean,
that's
Keegan. What's up?
It was so bad.
What's up, John Keegan?
It was just so bad. It was that bad.
Yo, my favorite thing about John Keegan is this dude stays cooking. Just he's got the grill, the stove, everything ready to go at all times.
The wok, all that.
Let us know what you're cooking. Last time I think it was he was cooking ribs or something.
Oh yeah, you did tell me. You did tell me.
John Keegan's all about cooking.
I made pork belly last night.
Bro, bro, that's not halal, bro. That's stuff for
I know it's not, but it was fantastic.
I'm sure it was. You rub it with some
brown sugar, Louisiana Creole season, some other stuff, lime juice, good shit, honey.
Bro, I just like pepper, salt, chili powder. And then the secret stuff.
Now, see, honestly, you can make a good steak with salt and pepper. I've done it.
Yeah, but shout out John Keegan. John, let us know what you're cooking tonight, bro. We got Matthew Rodriguez in the chat. Today I was creating a story. Roman has amnesia and the wise man is sad. I'm sorry, just imagining Paul Heyman. The wise man is sad. And screw this. I'm calling for help. Dials a number. Voice called Tony Storm. Paul Heyman says he will help you. He's like, darling, I've been through this.
It
would be good. It would be good. I like that. Shout out to you, Imperial Hulk. Do you guys like Osprey and Kenny program? I do.
I definitely do. I tell you what else I like, and they better do it right. I enjoy the Ricochet program they're doing with what's his name?
Oh, Ricochet and Swerve is cooking right now.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Ricochet's new shirt?
No, actually, I haven't.
Here, I'll pull it up. But talk about the program. What do you like about it,
dude? It's, I will say, all of that they've done wrong recently, and they've done a lot. With the whole Moxley and Death Riders and other stuff. About. Exactly, and other stuff. This is a shining light that I loved how they were definitely watering and feeding and letting it grow. The way it happened so organically. It's amazing, and now you actually see a side of Ricochet that we haven't got a chance to see. A heel Ricochet is awesome.
This is the
heel Ricochet is amazing.
This is the best thing Ricochet's ever done in his career.
And that just goes to show you sometimes when you switch to a heel. I mean, Roman Reigns is prime example of that. You switch to a heel and a good heel, it changes your career. And so far, it has changed him a lot.
Facts.
And him and Swerve is just great. Oh, I love it.
Bro, this look too. Like,
I would wear this.
No, deadass, I'm like, I was thinking about buying this shirt. Like look at like the look too works so well because it's the glasses. It's the glasses. That
it is. It's the glasses. It's definitely the glasses.
Homie last week literally was like, he was holding AR Fox like hostage last week.
Yeah.
Holding bro hostage with like the scissors. That shit was crazy, man. We got an answer from John Keegan. Stuffed peppers and Spanish rice tonight. Nice.
Ooh, okay.
My boy eating. John Keegan, bro.
Eating good, man. Eating good
John
over
Keegan,
there.
you gotta start a channel. John Keegan Eats.
Yeah.
Keegan Eats. That's got a nice ring to it. What do we got here? We got Wall Street Money in the chat. What's up? He looks like a serial killer. He does.
He does. He really does. I love the look. I mean, and honestly, it's kind of the way everything's playing out. He's kind of making himself seem like one.
Going back to Ospreay and Omega, though, I think the Tony Storm stuff and the little like hints of like stuff with Hangman Page, like that to me is like the best stuff that AEW is doing on TV right now.
Absolutely, I totally agree. Do you think that what they're doing, and you can also throw the what we were just talking about, the Swerve stuff in there too, but do you honestly think
you got the Hurt Business
the Hurt Business too? I actually kind of like the Hurt Business. I do. I like
people.
Do you think this is taking people's eyes off the Death Rider stuff while they figure that out?
I mean, bro, my eyes. I mean, yeah, I think so. I think in part they have to know, and I think they know that.
I think it's something they know. I don't think it's something that they're oblivious about. I think they know.
The real question is, are they going to change it? I don't think so, because right now the match for Revolution, it's Cope and Mox for the title, which
now. It's fine, but I kind of cared less about it because the Death Rider stuff's not working.
The Death Rider stuff genuinely has like turned the TV off heat with me at this point.
Yeah, it's that bad at this point.
Like I prefer not to watch your product. John Keegan said that he's camera shy. Did I just pin? I think I just pinned John's chat. Well, if I did, whoops. I want everyone to know. I don't know how to undo it in OBS. Sorry, John, if that's the case. Monday Night Raw needs to do more wrestling and talking. Hey, bro, we're in the Netflix era, baby. You ain't having that, bro.
Was it 4 matches last night?
Hey, bro, we're in the Netflix era. You get 4 matches per TV show. You get 4 matches per PLE. That's it.
That's it. That's all you do. And we're gonna talk
wrestling. That's what we not doing.
Yeah, it's all about the entertainment, baby.
I mean, Vince's dream has come true in that sense.
Yeah, it definitely has. It definitely has.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's what it is. It's fine. It's different.
I mean, it is. I mean, I guess it'd be worse if like there wasn't at least one banger match on the show, and there was the Sami Zayn and CM Punk match was good. It kept me in my seat. But again, like you need more than just one match. If you're gonna do 4 matches, all 4 matches have to be bangers, in my opinion. But for you to keep me or keep anybody engaged, your average fan, like you said, or casual fan or new person watching, isn't gonna be engaged with just 4 matches and all this talking. Because you're really not showing them anybody new. You're just the same old, like you're not introducing anything different. So it's kind of.
I agree with that. All right, Trevor, you ready to talk about your other favorite? You have so many favorite things to talk about today.
I do. So many things I love.
Look, no one loves Hulk Hogan more than Trevor.
Want to give him a big old hug.
Trevor loves Hulk Hogan in the same way that I love Matt Cardona.
Yes. I want to give him a big old hug. Social services call it a sleeper.
Shout out to Zack Ryder though. That guy had talent. You know,
Yes, he did. Zack Ryder
Matt
had
Cardona,
a
jobber jabroni, but like Zack Ryder, man, had so much talent. All right, Trevor, Royal Rumble. You want to talk about it?
Royal Rumble. Let's get into it. I think we should.
Buddy.
First off, I haven't got a chance to actually talk to you about it. Overall, just impression. Royal Rumble. What do you think?
I thought it was a really fun pay-per-view. I enjoyed
too.
watching it.
I really did too. Like, I really, really thought this was one of the better Royal Rumbles I've seen, honestly.
For sure. This part of it was the build-up. It was a little unpredictable because usually, like, you have an idea of what's going to happen, and like, I mean, outside of the women's ending, I thought both of the Rumble matches were fantastic. We saw the debut of Jordan Grace in WWE. Yep. We saw a lot of, like, as I predicted, I always said, like, these NXT women are probably, like, the thing that is, like, really, really holding, I think, the best work that WWE is doing overall, if it's from an entertainment standpoint. The NXT women's roster came in from Lash Legend to Roxanne Perez and others. Like, they came in, they balled out. Julia was there. Stephanie Vaquer was there. I mean, and they got the biggest pops of the night. I don't think there's any coincidence. I mean, that really shined to me. And then in the men's Rumble, the heavy hitters, bro. They had them.
Man.
It kind of felt to me like, you remember, like, there was one Royal Rumble a couple years ago. It was a 2017 Rumble, and it was, like, stacked to the brim. That was the one that Goldberg was in, that Undertaker was in.
Yeah.
Randy Orton won at the end, and everyone was kind of like, oh, okay, whatever.
Right.
But like, man, like, Lesnar was there. It felt like a major Rumble. I felt the same way about this one.
Yeah, same. Like, I will say with the men, it wasn't as many surprises as it was with the women.
Wow, the ending was a bit of a surprise.
I mean, the ending was the biggest surprise possible. But
you need any more surprises?
You're absolutely right. But to piggyback off what you said about the women's Rumble, like, you got to see a lot of NXT talent. Lash Legend. She was there, and that's one that you don't really hear a lot about. They don't really use her a lot. She used to be a WNBA player. If for those who aren't familiar with her, she's very talented. And also dating Trick Williams. Who knew? What was the other lady? Tall, light-skinned lady from New York. Forget her name.
That narrows it down.
Yeah, forget her name at this point. But she was also NXT. Yeah.
You talking about Jada Parker?
Jada Parker. That was the name I was trying to remember. Yeah. Jada Parker, another good talent. Like, it was a lot of talented young females. Like, Stephanie Vaquer was one of my favorites, man. I love Stephanie Vaquer. I've seen her wrestle in other places. Like, just seeing her and Jordan Grace and all in this, and Jordan Grace, what a talent, man! Like,
bro, she came in,
she brought it, dude. She
came in and she was like, I'm about to be on WWE television. Like,
she was eating.
She had a glow about her. She was so happy. That was great. That was like one of my favorites.
From ear to ear, man, just smiling. And like, the big spot with her and Piper Niven was great. Like, and also, we cannot forget my girl, Alexa Bliss. It was great. It was really good to see her too. She looked in great physical condition, everything. She looked good.
Fantastic. Her theme song was shit, but that is
that is for another time. It was awful, but
as is tradition in WWE these days, everything about production is fantastic. But the thing the Royal Rumble will always bring out is how god awful the majority of these WWE themes are. Like these
Oh
are
yeah, because you
they're
hear them.
really bad. I mean, it's
Look, you really get a chance to pay attention to them.
bro, it's part of the reason like people hear these themes and just like, okay, who is this? Because you're supposed to know, who's coming out based off a theme, but no. So WWE has to put like their name so big on the Titantron, the graphics, so that like fans actually pop when they appear. Otherwise, there's like I have no relation to the song because Def Rebel's ass.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, it was a lot of fun, and also with bringing a lot of those women into the Royal Rumble, you got a lot of potential for a lot of good feuds.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we do. Let's talk about the women's rumble. Let's stick with it. Charlotte Flair won the women's Royal Rumble, Trevor. A returning Charlotte Flair. She'd been off due to injury for well over a year. She made a return triumphantly, defeating everyone's favorite Roxanne Perez as a top babyface, proceeding to get booed out of the building the next night on Raw, which I felt bad for her. I felt bad for her getting booed. I want to be clear. But
Yeah, I did too. But
I do
kinda knew it
think
was
there
gonna
is a
happen.
bit of lack of self-awareness from WWE and their booking. Because one thing's for sure, Trev, you cannot be out here trying to push Charlotte Flair as a top babyface in 2025, forcing it down people like this. It's just never gonna work.
No, you're not. It's one of those things that's just not gonna bode well. You've been gone for so long, and then all of a sudden they give this to you on a platter. It's not, and you knock out some of the top talent too. That's not gonna work well.
Yeah, I was really rooting for Roxanne in this match, though. I was.
Roxanne, I was. I mean, I knew she probably wasn't. I was also rooting for Alexa Bliss.
Roxanne broke the record most time in the Rumble, though. That was great.
She sure did. That was cool. That was really cool. I mean, Roxanne Perez is on her way, man. She's like we've talked about her before, and just her just being like the one of the best rookies there is. Like she definitely is. I mean, and honestly, if she would have won, do you know, with like pop and everything she would have got, that'd have been insane. And you talking about surprises, that'd have been one of the biggest ones.
Yeah, I think I mean, like we all know they want to work towards a big match with Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania, which is fine. I'm not against that. My biggest issue with this though is, look, I just thought that it would be more interesting to have someone else win. And again, I know that's like a bit of a cop out argument, but Charlotte Flair, like, how many times are we going to see her win? How many times are we going to see her in this position? Does she really need to win the Royal Rumble to be in a position where she's in a headline match at Mania? No, she's Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair.
And, like, there's no story being told where, like, John Cena, right? John Cena, there's a story being told. His last run, his chase for 17. They're not telling that story with Charlotte. They're not telling the story of Charlotte, like, getting the 16 world titles. It's just, we're here, Charlotte wins, lol, tossing Roxanne Perez out. So, to me, it's like one of those things where you could have had Charlotte do this anyway. Whoever she was going to face, you could have had to do it anyway. But I thought that the Royal Rumble will specifically, like, use that to catapult a great story. And maybe they have a story for Charlotte that we don't know of.
Maybe,
But,
yeah.
I don't know. Given the track record with WWE lately, I'm not too.
Because honestly, I like the story that they're telling with John Cena right now. I enjoy. I like what. I mean, if you know anything about wrestling, it's kind of you kind of know what's going on, but if it's still one of those things that you don't mind watching and see come together, because it's a good story they're telling. They're working on a good story. Flair, Charlotte, I would have done something similar. I would have maybe brought her in the Royal Rumble, let her get eliminated, and then made her have to earn her way Elimination Chamber. You know what I mean? It or something like that. It makes sense. I mean, they're telling the same story with Cena, but at the same token, you do something similar with that with her. Like, does she deserve all the accolades? Yes, absolutely. But at the same token, to be gone so long, not see her on TV, seeing nothing but these vignettes of her, and then now she just comes in at number 30 and wins it. It's kind of a cop out.
Yeah. I don't want to like. I mean, that's the other thing. I don't want to like be too harsh.
Yeah, I don't want to take anything away from her because I like Charlotte Flair. I do. I've said it before. I enjoy watching her wrestle, but the main thing about Charlotte Flair, I want her to be very, very. I want her to be healthy. I want her to be okay to come back. I don't want her to rush. Honestly, she worried me a little bit when I saw her in Royal Rumble, but she knows her body better than I do. So,
And that big boot like crazy on one leg. Shout out to her.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
she seemed a little off when she stood on the turnbuckle, but she still looked good. She still looked
Hey man, she looks better than either of us sitting on that turnbuckle. I'll tell you that.
And that's not saying much, but it's true.
Man, it's like me trying to get up there. Like I'm like, I'd be like, like when you're climbing a rock wall, and it's like you're on there, right? But like you're trying to get like you got one leg up, but then like you're trying to get the other one up, and like it just won't go because like the rock is like a little bit farther. It's like slightly out of place for your leg, and you're just like in a weird position. That's how I would feel climbing that turnbuckle. Anyway, guys, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Descriptions.
Any preference? Actually, before we go, any preference? Who do you want to see her face at Mania? Rhea or Tiffany Stratton?
Honestly, as good as the programs between her and Rhea have been, I would rather see her go against Stratton. Honestly,
I think Tiffany's gonna be a babyface if they do that. That's good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she will.
I mean, Rhea's gonna be a baby. I mean, Charlotte will be the heel regardless.
Regardless of who's who's going. And I hope they don't do that crap with sending her to NXT again. I don't want to see that again.
She is on NXT tonight, so we
don't know. She is.
Hey man, Charlotte versus Julia. Charlotte versus Julia at Mania.
Don't get me wrong.
Let them cook.
It's a great match. Julia's a great wrestler. So is Charlotte.
Hey, Triple H, book for the sickos. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh man, I'd be down for that. Julia and Charlotte Flair. That would be a fun match, dude.
It would be. It would be. Definitely would be. Yeah. I mean, it's a few matchups that would be cool.
Well, we can talk about Jey Uso and that in a little bit, but Trevor, first we got to talk about your favorite show of all time.
What show would that be?
Dark Side of the Ring is making its return in March.
That actually is one of my favorite shows.
There we go. Dark Side of the Ring returning in March with a pretty awesome lineup. A little blurry here, but you guys can see that. A really cool lineup. You have Hell in a Cell, Big Van Vader, Tony Atlas, Ludwig Borga, which is going to be an insane episode.
Absolutely insane.
Billy Jack Hayes, Hot Stuff, Eddie Gilbert, the superstar Billy Graham. Daphne, the original Sheik, not the Iron Sheik, and keeping with the theme, Muhammad Hassan, which will be a banger of an episode.
That's going to be absolutely insane, man. Oh, it's going to be insane.
Yeah.
Out of these,
Trevor, immediately, though, I mean, just this feels like a Dark Side of the Ring lineup. They're going to be covering some of the biggest stories on Vice this upcoming season. Which one are you looking most forward to out of all of these? Which one caught your eye?
Honestly, none of them. But not in a like it's gonna suck type way, but like in a I don't know if I can deal with watching it type way. I mean, I don't know. I guess the least I think the least sad is probably going to be Van Vader and Tony Atlas, but those are going to be bangers too. Tony is going to be a completely like left wing. Tony Atlas is insane. Ludwig Borger is another one though. Ludwig Borger is definitely that one and the Daphne one. Daphne is the one that jumps off the page the most to me.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, it's gonna be insane.
I feel like, I mean, look, there's going to be definitely some sad ones here. I mean, a lot of these people, as we know, have passed away in one way or another. Um, you know, Vader, Borga,
Yeah.
Eddie Gilbert is going to be one they're going to talk. People are going to talk about Daphne, of course, and I mean the original Sheik. But I mean, it's going to be a season full of those. Um, I know that Dark Side of the Ring is like known for telling the story of like very like sad, salacious stories. I will say that outside of the Muhammad Hassan one, because I am really interested to hear what Mark Capani, who's the person who played.
I
Muhammad
really
Hassan,
want to
said.
hear his side of this. Honestly, I have never actually heard him talk about this before, so I would love to hear what he has to say.
The ones that I am most interested in seeing are number one. I mean, the original Sheik. I know a lot about the story of the original Sheik. I wonder what a lot of his peers have to say about him. Some
He was a
almost 20 years, over 20 years after his passing now.
he was an interesting fellow.
He loved it. There's just like one infamous spot. It was WCW Halloween Havoc 95. And
Mm,
and Sabu was wrestling, I think Jerry Lynn or something, and Sheik and the original Sheik was like his valet. And
mhm.
at the end of the match, the original Sheik, he like Jerry Lynn had already lost, Sabu got the victory. The original Sheik goes into business for himself and takes a fireball and just launches it like without telling anyone, just launches it right at Jerry Lynn. So this man got like fired. He was look, we were talking earlier about Hulk Hogan being a carny.
Oh yeah,
Shout out to the original Sheik. That's crazy.
Little Sheik was definitely.
He's a super carny, bro. He's a super
Yeah,
duper carny.
he used to wrestle with Sabu a lot though. Like they weren't they a tag team at one point.
Yeah. You also have okay, so the other two, the other one is Hell in a Cell, just that story. JR is going to be in that episode.
Of
Like,
course,
I'm interested to hear what the stories are going to be. Mick Foley's also going to be
he's
interviewed
he's
for
got to be in it. Taker's probably gonna be in it if they can
Taker.
get
No
him.
way Taker's doing that. No,
If they can get him there, he's gonna be in it.
he's too
But
much
he's
of a
probably
Fed
not.
boy. He's a Fed boy. Um, and then the other one that people might not know about, but Billy Jack Haynes. Billy Jack Haynes, a very very like if you don't know a lot about like Florida wrestling, homie was not homie. I don't own that. But he's a very popular wrestler in like the 80s in Florida, and he
Yeah,
very timely here because he was recently accused or I think even charged with murder. So that's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
also going to be a very
Not
sad
long, right?
story as
2
well,
months ago.
but one that has not really been told. You don't really hear about Billy Jack Haynes when you're talking about the
No,
larger
a lot of people
conversations.
don't know about Billy Jack Haynes.
Yeah.
Ludwig Borger is another one that people don't really know about.
Well, people knew him. People know him because of what JR said about him on his podcast.
Oh well, yeah.
Eddie Gilbert, though, is another one I'm really interested to hear about too.
Yeah, Eddie Gilbert. That's going to be interesting. I mean, Billy Graham would be interesting too, but I guess not for the same reason Eddie Gilbert will be. Um, Hot Stuff. It was something else.
Hot stuff.
Some of the
Eddie
stories.
Gilbert.
Of course, a lot of these wrestlers were wrestling before either of us were even thought about. But Eddie Gilbert was one that was talked about, and you know, and that you've seen, and his story is very interesting. Same thing with Billy Graham, a superstar Billy Graham.
That man is gonna have a lot to say in that interview. He, if there's anyone who will tell you exactly what is on his mind at all times of the day, it is superstar Billy Graham. Let me tell you.
Yeah, and I'm wondering exactly how deep they're gonna go with the whole Daphne situation. How because that one again, that was one that actually me and you talked about on this show actually.
Yeah, that was man, that was Trevor. That was almost 5 years ago now.
Was it
Four
5
years
years ago?
4 years ago.
4 years ago, yeah.
4 years. We're
Yeah,
old.
man, that was yeah.
But yeah,
rough one, definitely
time
rough
flies,
one.
man. But yeah,
Yeah.
Dark Side of the Ring, season
6,
6, 7,
7. One of
7.
those.
I don't know.
It's
but Dark Side
it's
of the Ring,
going
hard.
it's going well, man. I like it. I love Dark Side of Wings. I think it's a hell of a show.
The Harley Race
Shout out
episode
to the
last
guys that are
season.
doing it.
The
Say
Harley
again?
Race episode last season, like that's one to me that stood out.
Yeah,
as, like, one of my
the
favorites.
Harley Race. I'm trying to remember all the ones last season. They did Harley Race. Did they do Junkyard last season?
I think so. Yeah, they did do
Yeah,
Junkyard Dog.
that one got me too. That one was. I knew how big he was in Louisiana, but I didn't know to that extent. Like it was to the extent that they thought he was from Louisiana. Like he was a North Carolina boy, but they thought he was from Louisiana, and his story was sad too. But you know,
I mean, he's just like you, Trevor. He convinced everyone that he's from Louisiana. It's like I convince everyone that I'm that I'm from Baltimore. Anyway, guys. Oh man, that's a fun time. We got some chats here. Tell me three AEW big signings Tony Khan can do.
who's out there right now?
I mean, not many big free agents. I would say one that's possible is AJ Styles.
Oh yeah, that's a possible. Definitely a possible.
AJ is possible next year or this year, I should say.
Are there any big signers coming out of big free agents coming out of that place that is redacted to us?
I mean,
New
to
Japan?
you, maybe.
New Japan?
I mean, who isn't redacted from that place? Let's see. I'm gonna look at
Because I don't know exactly who's coming out of anywhere.
Let me see. I'll look at Fightful and see their contract expiration dates. I don't think there's many big ones coming up, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't think so either, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Now I'm tired of standing, so I'm gonna sit down.
Of course you are.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. You guys gotta stretch the legs sometimes.
A little bit, a little bit.
All right, so contracts coming up. We have The Miz. That's what we're not doing. Shout out to him, but that's what we're not doing. And Dragon Lee. So you know what, man? Look, shout out to Dragon Lee, bro. TNA gonna TNA gonna really enjoy you, bro. TNA gonna love you, little bro.
They're gonna love you, little bro.
And then Nick Khan is gonna be a free agent in 2026. If you want to talk about that, Nick Khan gonna be a free agent. Yeah. Oh my god, could you imagine that? WWE or AEW stealing Nick Khan? That'd be crazy.
That'd be hilarious.
The real question is who's gonna go the other way? Because there's definitely some talent here.
What from
AEW? Like Jim Ross. Jim Ross's contract is up in a month.
Oh.
You have Angelo Parker, Matt Menard, August 2025. I see those two probably re-signing in some capacity.
Yeah, I do too, actually.
Soraya's contract is up next year. Renee Paquette. Jericho's a big one. I think Jericho goes back to WWE.
Yeah, at this point, who cares? But yeah, he probably will.
Crazy, bro.
Miro's up in 26.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of big time free agents until 2027 is the real big free agency year. Because then,
yeah, absolutely, yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, you got a lot of contracts. Shout out to Shout out to the Undertaker, signed through 2034. Homie got that bag, bro.
You got Okada leaving in 27, like you said, a lot of 27s.
Hikaru Shida and Willow Chris Stanton contract is up this year.
Rey Mysterio in 27 as well.
I don't think Chris Statlander's contract is up this year.
No.
But what do you guys think of Sammy winning Money in the Bank, slowly turning heel and betraying Jey Uso to take the title? Let's do it, baby. Anything that gets Sammy in that
Bet it
match,
up.
I don't care. It could be the worst, most garbage story. Bro, who's out here accusing me? Wyatt, bro, I'll get to your chats. Don't be accusing me of pre-recording. If we live, we live. No.
We live, baby. We ain't pre-record.
No. This ain't no premiere, bro. This is the real effing show.
Real deal, baby. This is real deal.
No. I don't look. Shout out to you and your Jeff Hardy comment, but look. We having a show, man. We talking that talk. My dream Dark Side of the Ring topics is speaking out. That will be a topic at some point. I didn't skip no comment, bro. I ain't skip no comment. Calm down. Calm down, chat. We love you.
We love everybody.
We respect you, but calm down. We ain't skipping. We just doing it up, man. We doing the show. This is the OT Graps.
We got you, baby.
Sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't. And one that I did not get, and I really apologize for, is a $5 super chat from Imperial
Thank you, Imperial
I
Hulk.
was talking about skipping chats. Oh, I did skip one that was important. Sorry. No, but shout out Imperial Hulk. I'm really sorry about missing this. Who should headline WrestleMania? This is an interesting question, actually. Let's spend some time on this. Travis.
Actually, really is. It really is. Because I was just thinking about this. I was wondering, okay. Quick question for you.
Okay.
How do you think, we haven't talked about it yet, but how do you think it's going to break down? Who does Jey Uso go after?
Gunther. They are not doing Cody and Jay at Mania.
No, I don't think so. Even though it would be a hell of a curveball, it would be, but I don't think they're going to. I feel like they wasted this match on main event, but I think that's the only way to go though.
Cody versus Cena should be the main event.
Yeah, I think so.
But Cody versus Cena, I think is going to end up being the one of the main events. There's obviously two. The other one is contingent on what they do. Because look, I love Jay, and I think he's fully capable of main eventing. But if we're being honest, and I'm not saying I would do this. I'm just looking at WWE, the way they structure things. There are a few matches that are automatically going to be above that, right? I even think a non-title match between Rollins, Roman, and Punk trumps Jey Uso versus Gunther for the title.
It does, and it's a shame that it does, but the reason for it being is because, like I said earlier, they've done this match already. This is that's the biggest knock on him winning that I've heard recently. He's already done it. This match already happened. We've seen this match happen, and he's lost. I get it, and to me, it kind of was a little when I saw him win, because I was like, he's definitely going after Gunther. But hopefully it's gonna be a good match. I hope it is, but it is. We know how WWE does. They regurgitate matches quite often.
Yeah. I think that as far as a women's match goes, I know they probably want Tiffany and Charlotte could main event. That could be a main event for sure.
That definitely could.
But I feel like Rhea versus someone could also be a big one.
Now, if Flair goes to Tiffany, who's Rhea fight?
I guess it depends who's gonna be. Oh, could you imagine they run Rhea and Liv back at Mania?
Oh my God, no.
I would. Yeah, that would.
I would turn that match off. I'm not gonna lie.
that'd be crazy, bro.
Or it could be Raquel.
Ain't nobody. Man, come on, bro. Don't make me be mean.
I personally don't care, but I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna be mean, bro. Ain't nobody watching that. Come on. We already seen that. There's stuff we haven't seen.
It's a lot of matches in that.
You could have done Roxanne versus Rhea would have been a crazy match.
Oh, that'd be amazing. But she's not going to be in this.
And it won't be Rhea versus Io either, which makes me sad.
No, it should be Valkyrie. That'd be great.
Nah, she's a champion.
Oh, does she have? That's right. She did beat what's the name for the Intercontinental belt?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's the Intercontinental Champion.
So
Let me
she's probably
see.
gonna have a match that night anyway.
Let me see. Elimination Chamber 2025.
I don't think they have. I don't know if they have the people yet.
Yeah, I think Rhea versus Perez is like Takara is saying is like
Yeah,
that's
it's the
that's
best
a big
one.
match right there.
Oh, it's a huge match. Huge match. The word I'm looking for.
The second spot will be determined Bailey. Bailey versus Rhea could be a big one.
That could be a good one too. I would love to see that.
Bianca versus Rhea.
Ooh. Okay. But she's also a champion, though. She's also a champion.
Who do you see leaving AEW in 2026? Mercedes or Tony Storm? Mercedes, her contract isn't up in 2026, to my knowledge.
And right now, she's doing the whole belt collector thing, which I actually love, to be honest with you.
I think Tony will end up staying. Deanna, I could see leaving. But again, she just signed, so who knows where we're going to be a year or two down the road. What else you got to talk about, Trevor? Oh, Men's Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah. We forgot about that.
Jey Uso surprised, shocked, and stunned the world Saturday night when he won the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble. It's just him, Uso. Day one-ish. Trevor, immediate reaction to Jey Uso winning the Rumble. Something no one saw coming.
You know what? I didn't see it coming. I definitely did not see it coming. But I did say, I literally sat there watching it, and I'm like, all right, y'all going to shock the world, or you're going to do what we all know is going to happen? And as soon as I said that, they start fighting on the outside of the ring. And I'm like,
that little skirmish between Punk, Roman, and Rollins?
That one, and I'm talking about with Cena and Jey Uso they're standing on the ring apron.
Oh, okay. When they're okay.
But that's first off, that skirmish with Punk Rollins.
That was amazing.
That was crazy.
Amazing. That was
amazing. Double stomp on the shoulders.
No, my favorite thing is how with the three of them, it's on site.
Exactly, just on site.
Because bro, Rollins went right from that double stomp to Roman right into CM Punk's arms and started bashing. I loved it. I love that. And then after the pull apart, when Rollins is on his way out, he's like, "Bro, let me curb stomp Roman on my way to the back. Let's go."
He's like, I was crying, bro.
Bro, that's the most amount of offense Roman's taken in 5 years.
Dude, it was the funniest thing I've seen in a while. But
anyway, Jey Uso, sorry.
But when they were outside the ring, and I was like, I said no. I said, Triple H, I bet you don't have the hair on your nuts to do this. You ain't about to do this. You ain't about to do this. And as soon as it happened, I exploded. I was like, yo, because it's a feel good moment. That is crazy, right? But no, it was a feel good moment, man. It really was a feel good moment. Like, it was one of those things. Like, it was crazy. It was a feel good moment. Like, I mean, no one expected it. No one thought it was going to happen. I mean, because my pick was Cena. Like, I think everybody else's pick was Cena, but
it worked. I mean, here's the thing: Jey is super over, and the business they did the night after on Monday Night Raw, where him coming out and he legitimately started crying, and when we saw that, man, that was so cool, and it does speak to the amount of work that Jay's put in over the last couple of years to get to this level. He's a guy who, we were saying, him versus Roman at SummerSlam 2023. WWE probably should have put the belt on him there.
They should have. They probably should have. I mean, I understand if you didn't really think it was going to work. I get it. I understand. But you have no choice. Now you have no choice.
Bro, Look. There's always there's always
I
a
mean,
plan
there's
B.
always,
You
yeah,
imagine
it
The
is.
Rock comes in. No, no,
There's,
no, no, no.
there's always something that could happen, but
He says, Jay comes out to Cody on SmackDown and says, "Yeah, Oos, I'm gonna face you for the World Championship. It's just not gonna be a WrestleMania. If you smell what The Rock."
dog, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like and I'm pretty sure this is how the fans feel. I'm the same way with John Cena at this point, but if Jey Uso don't get that belt, it's gonna be a riot.
Bro, they gonna yeet their way.
They
to the
gonna
ring.
yeet to the ring.
Yeet the. They gonna yeet the ring like the ring's gonna be doing this.
Dude, like at this point, dude, like you have no choice. It's kind of like, they ain't doing much with him now, but it's kind of like with LA Knight. They kind of forced, it was under a rock and a hard place. They had to do something with LA Knight.
LA Knight. Maybe LA Knight, Drew McIntyre. I don't see that happening anytime soon.
LA Knight's cooked, unfortunately.
He's good. He's good. He's just not. He's LA Knight. He is. He's an act in WWE. He's over, and that's all that matters. Storytelling does not matter, man. We just gonna do stuff. That's it. We just gonna do stuff.
That's how we do it right here.
But shout out to Jey Uso. I enjoyed the moment. I thought it was a cool stuff. I thought it was cool.
I also thought it was cool when Jimmy met him in the back along with Jake Fatu.
Jacob Fatu is good. Like, yeah, Oos, that's how we do, Oos.
That's how we do it, Oos.
Yo. I love Jacob Fatu. Did you see
Jacob Fatu can hype up anybody in any situation.
Did you see his promo last week on SmackDown where he's like, Priest, it's like, you might braid your hair, but don't get it twisted. I was like, yo, this man.
I saw that. I was like, go ahead.
Poet.
And didn't even know it. You know what I mean?
Cooking. But man, Jacob Fatu's a world champion. I don't care what anyone says. That man.
Yeah. If you don't put a belt on that man, at some point, something's wrong with you.
You gotta do that Bob Holly stuff. I got an idea. That's my favorite story ever. It's like, I got an idea. Why don't you give me the belt and beat everybody? You got Takara in the chat. Takara in the chat saying, when's the WWE draft?
Are they doing another one? Because they've been doing some wild little draft picks recently. Just free agent releases.
Yeah. Probably after Mania. I could see it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Jay and Knight as tag team champions would be interesting. Yeah, but that man got to win the world title, bro. World title or bust for Jey Uso.
Pretty much.
Oh, man. I might do Zilla Fatu free agent artwork soon. Cook, bro. Okay. Cook. We love the art. Cook.
Zilla. Oh, man. He's another
Zilla Fatu. You got it, bro. Shout out to my boy Justin Fatu. Philadelphia native. Justin Fatu.
That was so funny. That whole story was so funny.
Bro, I did do some digging.
Is he really related?
Look, I'm just gonna say it like this, bro. You know, man, look, it's not just
you can't prove he's not, and he can't prove he is.
I'll tell you off air, but I was kind of like, oh, wait a minute. But shout out to Justin Fatu though. How is Drew not a part of the stare down with Seth, Roman, and Punk? I think it shows lack of faith in his. That's part of it.
Yeah.
The thing is with Drew is like he's lost all the feuds he's been in the past couple of years.
Yeah, he has.
Unfortunately,
he hasn't really been in anything notable that he's won.
He's in the same. You know what it is? He's in the same boat at this point that Kevin Owens is in, where he is over as a main eventer and he's always going to be considered a main eventer. But he's not in the class that Punk's in. He's not in the class that Roman's in. He's not in the class that Cody's in. You know?
No.
It's a different class.
He's just not. No, you're absolutely right. He's just not. Like, it's just one of those things where you're like, okay, what are we... Because it's kind of a similar situation at AEW at one point. We were talking about too many superstars and nothing really to do with, and I kind of feel that's what it's getting to. They got so many names, and they don't really have anything to do with them.
I mean, that's the issue when you have like fucking like 5-year long title reigns. Like,
Well, yeah, right.
like Cody's been champion for nearly a year now. It's gonna be over a year by the time Mania rolls around. He's not losing the belt before then.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, okay, you've had two champions. You've had two WWE champions in the past 6 years.
Yep. It's crazy.
Come on,
Just
bro.
think about it. That's crazy.
Come on, bro. That's insane.
I will say that Kevin Owens feud was probably the best feud he's had in his title reign.
Who, Cody? Fuck yeah. Everything else sucked.
Everything else is bad. Like
Everything else
even the
sucked.
match with the final match with Kevin Owens was probably the best match title defense he's had.
Bro, like, I mean, I'm just, man, like, come on, bro. Like, I love Cody. Like,
Again, it's not Cody's fault. It's not. It's the writers, it's the bookers. It's not Cody's fault.
Even Cody, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm gonna be so real. Even Cody, he's in that category with Roman, all them, but
yeah,
Roman, Punk, Cody,
yeah, absolutely.
and it there's a difference.
And but the thing is, he shouldn't be, and that shouldn't be like
they should be on the same level, but it's
they should be. But remember earlier we were talking about heel turns. He's another one that would benefit from it.
Man. Ah, man. All right, Trevor. What are you watching these days?
That's a good question. What have I been watching, man? I've been watching a lot of interesting things for a project that I'm coming up with. We'll talk about later. Yeah, I've been watching some horror movies actually. I watched the last part of I think the X trilogy. I think I finally finished. Is X, Maxine, and Pearl Maxine.
We have breaking news.
Uh-oh.
I cannot believe, Trevor, that this has happened.
Something's happened.
Something major, something potentially catastrophic to the world of pro wrestling has happened.
What the fuck? What hit me? What happened?
Ladies and gentlemen, Fandango is back in WWE.
Oh my god!
Ladies and gentlemen, Fandango. I just saw this on the timeline, bro. He's in NXT.
God, why? Oh Lord.
I'm sorry. I saw that. I was like, yo, wait, this is funny.
Fandango.
Trevor, immediate thoughts on the Fandango return.
Why?
You know who he interrupted? He interrupted Lexus King.
Oh God.
What a time. What a time.
Oh boy. I didn't know he could still wrestle.
I mean, look, we don't know. We don't know. That's something we don't know.
That's absolutely hilarious.
Oh man! All right, sorry, I interrupted you with that breaking news.
Because like I was in the middle of talking, I thought you was like upset at what I said. I was like, "What did I say?" But no, like I don't know if you're familiar with the X trilogy and horror movies. It was X, then it was Pearl, and then it's Maxine. I was watching that, and I rewatched some of the Dark Side of the Ring actually because I wanted to remember which ones what I have seen. Dude, like you said, a lot of that is just crazy, bro. A lot of season 6 was wild.
Yeah.
And the Marty Jannetty story is still always
that man
the one
crashing out on Facebook just religiously.
Dude. It's just crazy. But yeah, not much. How about you? What are you watching nowadays?
1 sec.
Is it loose?
Okay, we're back. Sorry. What am I watching? A lot of NBA talk.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of college basketball too. Actually,
Bro, bro, are you a Mavs fan by any chance?
I'm not. I know someone who is though, and he is not happy.
They are not well, bro. Check it. If you know a Mavs fan, check in.
He actually he got married recently, and on his Facebook he said, "Happy day, fuck the Mavericks."
I mean, yeah, cause like, bro, they cooked. The worst trade they could have made. Nico Harrison, that man. I am. This is not even me saying that. This is like, I'm analyzing the situation on the ground, right?
Right.
If I were him, bro, I would not step foot in the city of Dallas.
Oh hell no, hell no.
No, that would I mean, first of all, if I was him, I never would have made that trade. But like,
But you know what they claim, right? They claim
Luka was
that
fat.
Luka.
I don't care. He's averaging 25, 8, 8. I don't care how fat he is, bro.
I don't care either. I mean, apparently they also threw the fact that he's not a great defender. Okay, Melo wasn't a great defender, but you still wanted to fuck a team.
He's a single man walking offense. He led you to, bro. He led them to the Western Conference Finals 7 months ago.
Exactly.
7 months ago.
You got other players that play defense.
I mean, you do now. You just traded for only defense. Anthony Davis. Shout out to Anthony Davis. I don't want to diminish that. But yo, come on. He's 25 years old. He's 25 years old. He's a 5-time first NBA All-Team. Steph Curry hasn't even done that.
Nope. Now I tell you what though, for him and the fans of LA, oh, they're happy.
Rob Pelinka, the general manager of the Lakers, must have like. Even if I was him and I got that call, I'm like, yo, check this. Is this real?
Right.
Like I'd be like having my assistant go and like do all like the background checks on the phones and shit. I'd be like, nah, bro, FaceTime me. No. I need to know.
no. I want proof.
No. Like, I need to know. No, fly out here. In fact, no, I'm flying out. I need to know.
No, my boy told me this first. Now I talked to you about it the next day, but my boy said, "Yo, you see this trade?" I said, "Who?" He said, "Luka." I said, "What?" And then I fell asleep. And then I woke up the next day and found out he was on the Lakers. And then I talked to you. He was like, "Nah, screw this Jey Uso shit. You see this bullshit?"
That's what I thought, bro. No, because like that was literally my reaction. I was like I was in Discord talking to someone else about like the Royal Rumble, and immediately I see the thing, and I'm like, Shams got hacked. Ain't no way. Like, yeah, they got hacked. ESPN got hacked. Like, ain't no way this is real. Come to find out, it's real. And immediately, I'm talking to them. I go, "Hey, yo, fuck this. Fuck WWE. The NBA just got broken again."
No, the NBA crashed out completely, bro.
David Stern's out here like rolling over in his grave, being like, "Yo, you let what happen?" Oof.
Like, dude, like,
and
that is insane,
bro.
And no other trade will top that. Like, what's his name? Levine got traded to Sacramento, I believe, and no one cares about that because this is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. No. I was bewildered because I was like I saw what they got in return. And I was like, we could have offered them something though. like we could have. I would offer, like, if I'm the Cavs, like, I'm right. I know we're the best team in basketball right now. Shout out to the Cavs. But like, you're telling me Darius Garland and like 8 first-round picks wouldn't be enough? Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, the best team in basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the best record.
We have the best record by
I didn't know that.
By far.
Well,
bro.
I mean, I know y'all went undefeated for a while.
I think we're like 30. I might be getting my 6 and 9 mixed up, but like we're like either 36-9 or 39-6.
No, I know you're up there. I just don't know exactly what because I haven't really been paying
NBA
attention.
standings.
I'm looking at it right now.
So yeah, well, we're 40-9 now.
And then you're
sorry. The Thunder are 39-9. So I guess
and you're playing the second best team in NBA right now. So
are we playing the Thunder tonight?
No. You're playing the Boston Celtics. So
That's what we don't care about, bro. Aren't y'all ain't even like 500, bro.
what are you
Y'all
mad?
fools ain't even 500, bro. Shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody care about
Who
no
Celtics? The
Jason,
Celtics?
who the hell is Jason Taters? Ain't nobody like that, man.
We're not 500. Are you out of your
Y'all ain't
mind?
even fire, bro. Y'all about to get the number 1 pick, bro. That's how lame, goofy y'all team is, bro. Shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody care about no.
We are 35-15, good sir.
Y'all
Second
won
in the
35
East.
games. I'm supposed to believe it. 35 games.
We are second in the
Win
East,
40.
good sir.
Let me know when you win 40, bro. Y'all might as well be.
36
y'all
gonna be tonight.
there. No. Y'all might as well be down there with the damn Wizards, bro.
36 is gonna be tonight, so it's okay.
Yeah, $36 is how much courtside seats at a Celtics game cost,
We will
bro.
get 36 tonight. It's all cool.
$36, bro.
Beat y'all in Cleveland. It's okay.
Come on, bro. Ain't nobody scared of Jason Taters. Ain't nobody scared of that man. Jason Taters.
All jokes aside, y'all do have a great team, a great young team too.
You're damn right we do.
Like, I'm
Bro,
actually
all jokes
very
aside,
impressed.
y'all are some booty. Y'all are
We
cheap.
better, yeah. We still good,
Bro.
Still
How
good.
many titles have you won this year? None.
Well, this year we won one.
None. Y'all ain't won no belt. Y'all ain't won no championships this year, bro. Stop playing.
We won one.
Stop playing, bro. No. See. Bro, last year nobody cared about 2024. We in 2025.
And you add that to the what,
we looking to the
17?
future.
Add that to the 17 we got. 16 actually.
17, bro. Like half of them don't even count. Bill Russell. Half of them don't even count, bro. Like, ain't nobody ever seen Bill Russell play
disrespect
basketball.
Bill Russell, Bob Cousy,
I
all
don't
Larry
even know if that
Bird.
man's real, bro. He might be a conspiracy theory.
All this Celtics hate, man. I don't understand this.
Bro, no, what you mean, bro? I keep it real, bro. It's the name of the show. Real Take, baby. Real Take.
Hey, tell them, Chris. It's Celtics hate, man.
Ain't
All
nobody
this
care about no
Celtics hate.
Celtics, bro. Ain't nobody care about no Celtics. Shout out to the Irish, though, bro. Shout out to my comrades over there in Ireland, bro. They cooking. Anyway. But yeah, I'm watching all of that.
Yeah,
we have 18. Yeah, points.
Also,
points. How many points y'all scored this whole season? Y'all some cheeks, bro. Stop playing with me.
how many championships I got? What, 3? 2?
Hey, bro, don't be asking me stupid, goofy ass questions, bro. Don't be asking me questions, bro. It don't matter. I'm looking forward. You looking. That's the issue with all you. That's the issue with you Celtics fans. You always looking back. Oh, we did this. The Celtics.
Didn't have to because we won one last year. No, we don't have to look too
18
far.
times. Ain't nobody care, bro. How many more you gonna win? None. Zero. Zip it. Nada. Done.
It's funny though, because Chris was a huge Magic Johnson fan back in the day. Loved Magic Johnson. And with my grandmother, we watched basketball because Celtics, Lakers. He would he go, you know what? I'm not talking to you for the rest of the game. And literally go to the room, the other room, and watch the game while my grandmother watched.
Bro, same. That was me and my brother.
Oh man.
Hey man, at least we not the Wizards though.
Good God, dude.
Bro, how many times? Bro, the Wizards been asked for like 20 years at this point. When did Gilbert Arenas get kicked off the team?
Asked for a while though. At one point, they had one of the best backcourts in basketball, but they still couldn't do nothing.
Still didn't even get him. It barely got him in the playoffs like 2 years, bro. Come on.
They couldn't do nothing with it though. Like
John Wall was injured every other year. That man was up in Rose Bar doing it up instead of going to practice.
You leave him in Rose Bar alone.
Hey man, shout out to John Wall. Shout out to Rose Bar. Oh man. All right. I don't know, Trevor. Anything else you want to talk about before we?
I don't know. I think we talked. Normally, when you ask what we're watching, that's normally the end of it.
Well, I got pasta sauce boiling upstairs for like the past hour and a half. We're gonna see. I mean, it was simmering. It'll be fine. There's enough in there. Anyway, 40 years. Yeah, that's how long y'all gonna take to win another championship. Stop playing with me. Anyway, guys, be sure to go over to YouTube. YouTube.com Bro, what you mean my team? Bro, my team is cheeks. I know damn well what's gonna happen. We're gonna win and be the best team all year, and then we're gonna choke in the playoffs. Gonna get like 4 wins. We're going to get swept, probably. We're going to get swept in the first round. I know exactly what's going to
I
happen.
don't think it was swept in the first round.
Nah, bro, we
I don't think it was swept at all. I think if you lose, you lose like second round.
Nah,
but you're
stop
you're not
playing
swept.
with me. Anyway, guys, go over to youtube.com/OT and subscribe. Be sure to follow Trevor at TREVERTAINMENT. That is TREVERTAINMENT.
That's good tea.
Good tea. Also, shameless plug. I'm on Twitch now, so follow me at
saw that.
At Real Omer Q on Twitch. Gonna be
What
doing
are you
all
doing
my
on Twitch?
Politics.
On a Tuesday night, Michael.
Morrow. Anyway, guys, until next time, be happy, be healthy, and as always, keep it real.
Love those afar, hug those close. And keep your head up. Life is getting better, I guarantee it.
Unless you're a Mavs fan. Unless you're a Mavs fan.
Unless you're a Mavs fan, and then
bro, have you seen the Mavs though? Like the Mavs fans, they be holding like funerals and like candlelight.
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
They are not coping well. Oh, man. I'm sorry. All right, guys, keep it real. See you next time.
Let's go Celtics.
You think we're gonna end on that? You got another thing coming, bro? Nah, bro. Go Cavs, Cavs Nation. Do it up, bro. for the what do they call Cleveland?
Terrible.
No, not the 6. For the 3. Whatever the fuck they do, bro. Shout out to Cleveland, bro. LeBron, come home, baby.